let's get the stream started. A couple minutes late, but that's fine. That is loud in my ears. Very, very loud. Alright, let's see. How does it look visually? It's a little bit on the large side, but... no, actually, it's fine. It's fine, actually. Alright, and how does it sound? That is another important thing, though. Sound is good. That is another important thing, though. Sound is good. Sounds good. Alrighty, so hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soulrock Dragon here, back with more Fate to Grand Order, where today we are going to continue... coughing up a lung. Now we're going to continue the event. Let me just claim stuff real quick. Our daily rewards, all that good stuffs. More soundless bells, summon ticket, footprint, login. Login. Nope, nothing else. Alright, cool. So, I have been running the Haunted Oniya. I have gotten the Haunted Oniya up to level 5, so that's really nice. But yeah, otherwise, not much has really happened. We did unlock a new series of quests at the Haunted Oniya, the Mystery of Swimsuit Granny Nightbright. We'll be taking care of that here shortly. And shop-wise, I did switch off of 4-star currency being primary just because the only thing left is pieces, and even then, only 4 types of pieces, which I'll probably max out on my quest to get... Come on. Max points, because it's 3 million points for max points, so that's going to be a bit. So today we are going to be doing Section 7, but before that, we will be doing the Mystery of Swimsuit Granny Nightbright. Forming party immediately before the battle begins. Let's do this. Because it's always good to have some extra little story segments. But yeah, other than that, we're going to do Section 7 today, and that'll be it. Hey, you. This is unacceptable, because I'm not going to even try to pronounce those first 3 words. What's this all about? You. It's about Sister Nightbright, of course. I can't believe she got a swimsuit without talking to me first. I mean, it's not that it doesn't look good on her. Honestly, it looks great. But I would have really liked to help her try out some different options before she made a decision. On top of all that, she went and grew up a little on me. No wonder she made her way from the inner palace all the way up to the Empress's seat. Just look at her elegance, her beauty, how... You know, I've worn a swimsuit for a pin-up shoot before. I think it was titled Honey Lake or something. They're acknowledging the CEs. Anyway, if she'd only told me about this ahead of time, I could have worn that swimsuit again and joined her for a walk around the beach and stuff. So you wanted to hang out with her in your own, you're worked up. I think she just wanted to hang out with her in her own swimsuit. Well, yes, but that's not the point. I'm still getting there. Just forget all that other stuff. More importantly, there's something I've really been wondering about. Haven't you noticed too, Master? Think back. What's one thing Sister Nightbright has always been scared of? Ghosts. And cats. Ghosts and cats. How would you react to a ghost cat? Ah, back on that event. That's right, that's right. That's right, ghosts! She used to be terrified of ghosts, corpses, the undead, all that stuff. But now that she's wearing a swimsuit, she's suddenly fine around them. It doesn't make any sense. I did wonder about that a little bit. But it's swimsuit, so, you know, I just brush it off. Right? You're right. That is the question, isn't it? A secret no doubt lies at its heart. I cannot help but be concerned about my fellow torturer enthusiast. I do believe extreme torture may change one's personality and tastes. But Nightbright would of course be administering such torture. She would never be on the receiving end. There's a mystery here, and this Phantom Thief is going to unravel it. There could even be treasure involved. I'm not certain there would be any treasure that could make the Phantom Thief happy involved here, but 3 heads are probably better than 2. At any rate, this change in her just doesn't make sense. There's got to be more to it. And as Sister Nightbright's relative-in-law, it's up to me to find out what it is. So let's go figure it out, Master, and, Miss Phantom Thief. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a fun little side quest. There she is. It looks like she's greeting the visitors in her area. Her newly upgraded area. Hey, Resh! How good of you to come. Please, enjoy yourself. I'm only here because you invited me. What is this place? Isn't it obvious? This is my paradise of terror. I made it myself. Hey, do not give me that look. I have a job for you, too. I would like you to consult. I want your opinions on how to give this place an even more chilling underworld atmosphere. Excuse me. For instance, the angle I should use to hang up my ghosts. Any opinions you have, please, tell me. Conversely, if you would like my counsel on ways to better run your underworld, I would not be opposed to be giving you the benefit of my keen insight. See, that was a bad choice. Aresh wanted to make her underworld happy. 2 heads of similar industries meeting to share their thoughts on working environments sounds splendid. If that is not a mutually beneficial relationship, I don't know what is. Don't really need my Galu spirits picking up any weird torture methods. Look, now she's chatting with the Queen of Kur like it's no big deal at all. Before, she would have been too scared of the spirits floating around her to even get close. True enough, whenever they spoke before, they had to shout across the distance just to make themselves heard. Aw, poor Resh. She could use more friends. Iskandar! Welcome, King of Persia. I see you are so excited to be here that you're leaking undead hordes. Good, that'll be a perfect addition to the atmosphere. This is the perfect place for walking skeletons. I've heard of a mouse-themed amusement park which sells fake mouse ears for their customers to wear. So it just goes to show that a truly fun atmosphere must be fostered on the participant side as well for it to come back about naturally. She's talking Disney. Iskandar! Darius, party of 10,000 cavalry. Prepare yourselves, my tortured Jiangshi. Tonight we shall be scaring on a grand scale. Well, I see King Darius still has abs for days. I mean, did you see all that? You. There was a whole army of skeletons, and Sister Nightbright wasn't the least bit scared of them. You are right. It was not so long ago that I ran into her at Chaldea late at night. And she leaped several meters back with a scream of Pya! Does this mean she really has overcome her fear of ghosts and stuff? I mean, she doesn't seem like she's toughing it out. She genuinely looks unbothered. I mean, isn't that a good thing? Well, yes, it is. I was tapping a bit too quickly there. I missed the other dialogue option. Tap in the corner. But something about this just doesn't seem right. There may not be anything bad about all this, but I still at least want to know how it happened. After all, Sister Nightbright without her weakness is like a lychee without its sweetness. I mean, she's so imperious, and talented. Which is exactly why the way she quivered like a child in the face of the things that scared her was so damn cute. But now, if she's totally fine with ghosts and spirit things, won't be able to sneak into her room at night and scare, I mean, deepen my relationship with her by pretending to be a ghost anymore. I'm amazed you're still alive and in one piece. Same here. Had anyone else tried such a thing with her, they would be missing at least 2, no, 3 limbs by now. That does it. It's time for my last resort. If this doesn't work, I'll give up and accept this is just how Sister Nightbright is now. What you doing, Yu? A pot. This is the last thing I can try to see if Sister can still be scared.
I got it from a passing monk with a weird symbol on her hat. She saw how sad I was and gave me this to cheer me up. Apparently, it's got something that could maybe, possibly, hopefully, send Sister Night right back into her adorable ghost shutters. I have the most terrible feeling about this. Ditto. Hey, so do I, but that's the point. At this point, I'll take even the faintest shred of hope. Alright, let's peel off the seal-looking talisman thingy and see what we've got. What are you about to unleash? What did Sanzong give you? Okay, it wasn't a heroic spirit, just a spirit. What the? A giant ghost? Is this a new hire? No, far too much anger for that. Plus, they're breaking everything they can see. I see now. A business rival must have sent them here to interfere. Get them tortured Jiangxi. No way. I can't believe it. Such a massive, dangerous ghost is probably not the best way to test someone's fears. True. Let's help them stop it, though. Oh, alright. Phantom Thief change. As they say, fortune favors the bold thief. It's never too late to send a calling card. While this does feel a little like starring in a play I produced, it's also a great chance to steal some gratitude from this area's owner. Are we going to have a preset party, or are we going to get to make a party? Looks like it is a make party. So we are going to actually take Wu and swipity swipe all the way to party number 1. Let's-a go. That said, inescapable vengeful ghost. So, Wu has Consort's Charisma, Summer, EX. Increase attack and buster effectiveness for 3 turns, and MP attack, buster, and MP gain for all allies for 3 turns. That's not bad. That was a little bit of sound delay there. Second skill, Cursed Princess, Wu. Excuse me. A. Decrease charge for all enemies, apply a special attack undead, and increase... Okay, that's not bad. That could be very useful for this. And her final skill is Emperor Taoism EX. Inflict stun to all undead enemies, restore HP, and remove all debuffs for allies. That's not bad at all. Very niche, but I've seen worse. Okay, do that, and that. And it's time for a Busta Blast. Alright. Let's see what this MP looks like. Lie, lie, my Jiangxi tortures. Let me introduce a wonderful workplace. All you have to do is jump at the sound of my bell. Oh, she applies undead. If you do that, something painful will jump out from you. Beginners, welcome. Wasn't too bad. I don't know if she's AoE or single target, though. I was hoping that NP would give an indicator, but we got it all the same. Cool. Well done. Well done, Wu. And the second one is a no battle node. Whew. Thank you for your help, Master. You too, Madam Phantom Thief. As to the other of your group, my royal wisdom tells me there's something else I must do before thanking you. You are responsible for this disturbance, aren't you, Yang Yuhan? Uh-oh, someone's been busted. What were you thinking? Do you want me to punish you? But... But what? Go on, spit it out. But you were so cute when you trembled in fright, Sister Nightbright. There could be no greater torture for me than knowing I'll never see that again. That's all you care about? Such blatant egotism. I suppose that's how you got an entire nation wrapped around your finger, though. Still, having said that... I understand. I do. Now that I'm even more perfect and imperial... You must feel left behind, seeing me soar to heights so far beyond your reach. Well, I'm right, aren't I? Huh? I guess something like that. Well, I can hardly blame you for that. By my very nature, I exist on a whole different level. And now I've reached a point where even the legendary Yang Guifi looks upon me with admiration and envy. So she's okay with this because she's decided it proves her superiority. Well, you certainly don't want for arrogance, Nightbright. Alright, Yang Yuhan, I understand how you feel. We may not be related by blood, but we are still family. That has not changed even now that I become a perfect swimsuited empress. So worry not, though I now possess such incredible beauty as to rival the gods themselves. I am still kind enough to have tea with my grandson's bride. And does that mean there's still hope? Still hope I can sneak into your room at night and scare you by pretending to be a ghost? And then you'll bury your face in my chest, hitting me with your tiny fist until you cry yourself to sleep? I've never done anything of the sort. So no, that will never happen again. Ever. Well, since we've come this far, we may as well just ask. Why did putting on a swimsuit cure your fear of ghosts? What do you mean? I've never been afraid of ghosts. Of course. Fine, let me put it this way then. Why are you suddenly able to stand up to them so defiantly? Why, because I finally remembered my Taoist arts, of course. It's strange, I don't even know how I forgot them in the first place. I certainly studied them hard enough. Yeah, something's not adding up here. Even her usual child spirit organ, she should retain her full knowledge. So why is she now so suddenly and conveniently able to use Taoist arts just because she's in a swimsuit of all things? And is that alone really enough to completely erase her fear of ghosts? Hey, Sigurd! Forgive me, I was just on my way to buy drinks for my beloved when I happened to overhear your conversation. We usually do everything together, but we found that by occasionally going our separate ways, we give ourselves an opportunity to experience the unique joy of anticipating being reunited. I see you're still enjoying all the trappings of being a couple as much as ever, and that you still smell of blood. Not a problem. My love these days is far stronger than any amount of blood. At any rate, allow me to explain why I decided to chime in. Please do. It's not especially a big deal, but I couldn't help but notice there are signs of runes here. Where exactly? Why, in her, of course. Excuse me, Nightbright, but do you mind if he takes a closer look at you? He, needs to observe you closely so he can help me steal your beauty. Just think of him as a stylist and pay him no mind. Well, why not? Steal as much of my beauty as you like. I'm in no danger of running out. Go ahead, take a good look. The glasses! I knew it. Runes were definitely used to tamper with her spirit origin. Runes of forgetfulness from the looks of it. I'd love to know more about those. What else can you tell me? These aren't just any runes, they're primordial runes. This must be Scotty's handwork. It seems she used the 3 new sisters at the heart of this event to employ them. I'm afraid I lack the skill needed to either alter or remove the runes, but I can use my connection to Master to temporarily manifest the information surrounding them. It won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off. Here goes. It totally makes her forget her fear. Runes. What do you mean I cannot wear a swimsuit? I'm sorry, it's not working, and I don't know why. Excuse me, Lady Scotty, could we have a moment of your time, please? What is it? Oh, if it isn't Scotty. Yes, I am speaking to you from far away in the North Pole by recreating Chaldea's communications system. At any rate, it seems the runes don't work well on you. As it is summer, I would love to grant you a swimsuit spirit origin, but apparently the primordial runes are not especially compatible with you. I didn't realize compatibility was a factor here. Of course it is, as it is with all things. Still, if we change your class, that may open up some new possibilities. What about a caster? You seem to have the aptitude for it. I don't know. I have a feeling that will not work well for me. You're right, I have the aptitude, yes. There was a time when I studied the Taoist arts very closely. But
But they didn't work. When rumors began going about ghosts haunting the palace, I of course tried all manner of spells and charms. But no matter how hard I studied or what trinkets I wore or carried, nothing I did had any effect on them. So I could never manage to banish the ghosts of the women I poisoned or the political enemies I had assassinated. That is how I learned there was no point in studying the Taoist arts. Instead, I sought a different means of salvation, a different set of teachings. And I certainly understand that one who does not believe in their own spells can never become a caster. Damn it, that is one of my few memories of failure. As much as I would love to mow down zombies by the score with Taoist arts, like the moves Yang Yuhan badgered me ceaselessly about until I watched it with her, I simply could not do so in real life. I see. If you know the cause of this issue so well, then we should be able to do something about it. Really? You can? I certainly can. Leave it to me. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to make this summer a success. If you wish to wear a swimsuit, then a swimsuit you shall wear. Rinder, this is what I want you to do. Can you do it? Sure thing. Wait, Norse Goddess. Let me just say one thing. I became Empress because I overcame my failures and built on my successes. So I would prefer you not do anything to fiddle with my mind. Too late! Oh, I'm wearing a swimsuit! Hooray! Let me see, it seems I'm a caster spirit origin. You know, now that I think about it, I can use the Taoist arts, can't I? I do have the sense I'm forgetting something, but since I've achieved my goal of attaining a swimsuit spirit origin, I'm sure it is unimportant. Now I'm truly glad I decided to ask. Well done, you two. Good, good. I'm glad to see you're happy. One's getting incredibly pleased with herself. She's... Oh gosh, Scotty. Can't be messing with people like that without telling them the full truth. So it looks like this is what happened. So Sister forgot that she renounced Taoist arts because they didn't work on ghosts? So it would seem. What an elegant theft. Only a first-class phantom thief can get away with stealing a heart or mind. At any rate, it would seem we now have our answer as to why she's suddenly fine around ghosts. It was necessary for her to gain a swimsuit spirit origin, it seems. So then, what happens when she stops wearing her swimsuit? The rune's effect should fade, and she'll remember what she forgot. Oh, okay. If it's just for the season, then I guess I can deal with it. It's effectively the same as putting on a swimsuit, just give her a courage boost. Is it a kind of a waste? I kind of prefer this Nightbright. Not at all. Sister Nightbright's always been a hard worker. She'd never accept someone just swooping in and clearing an obstacle for her, no matter how much she struggles with it. I'm sure she'd much rather work to overcome it on her own. Probably. Hey, I can't understand that my beauty is completely enthralling, but haven't you been staring for long enough by now? Alright, okay. I'm sorry, there's just one last thing I'd like to check. Could you face forward a little more, please? Oh, alright. What you doing, Yu? Found him. You can turn around now. What did you find? Foo! I can handle the ghost thing if it's just for the season, but that still leaves your other weakness. I think I heard that the ghost thing was responsible for this weakness in a way, too. A cat! Still got cat sphere. I see, so she's still afraid of cats even in a swimsuit. Good, then I should still be able to enjoy my summer. In fact, getting to see Sister's more grown-up self reacting to cats should be real novel. This is going to be great! Yuhan. She's locked onto me with her tortured Jiangshi to shield herself from foe. Why are you looking at me like that, Sister Nightbright? You're kind of scaring me. It was just a little prank, you know, like putting a cat or a Pekingese on a go board. I only did it out of love. I'm scaring you, am I? I see, I see. Perfect, this whole area is meant to be scary. Now stay right where you are, Yuhan. No way, I'm out of here.
They're such great friends. Family. Foes given chase still. As close as ever, even in the summer. Indeed. The secret may not have opened the way to any treasure, but I do feel better for having solved the mystery. It is indeed wonderful to see two people getting along so well. I only hope my beloved and I can do the same for many years to come. I am sure you will, Sigurd. I'm sure you will. Shing. St. Quartz Gots. Alright. So I am saving the bricks for the next area. Section 7. Deadline Hell, La Grandement du Hainland. So Jolter is in charge of this area. Or Jean. Or both. But Section 7 starts off with a no battle node. Okay, one last time drawing straws to see who stays behind. This is the last one. The tower is close enough to this next area that we'll be able to walk there, so yeah, it is. Okay, let's draw. Who's staying behind? Yeah! What is this all about? Oh, looks like fun. So we just had to pick one of these pieces of paper. We're choosing the servant who will stay behind on the ship and who will protect Director Gordolf, of course. Oh, okay, I guess someone should do that, yeah. I would hate to be stuck on guard duty right after I joined specifically to see more of this world. But since I'm now part of the crew, it would be wrong to demand special treatment. Very well, drawing straws it is. I merely need to take one of these pieces of paper, yes? Yeah. It's totally gonna be her, isn't it? Okay, the lucky winner this time is... me. Okay, I'll take... No! Ortland! No! Ortland. Don't worry, we got this. I'm sure we'll head back with the last seal undone and the Holy Grail in hand in no time. I'm sure you will. Thanks, Gareth. I'll be here on the yellow alert, waiting for you all to get back. If anything happens, just call for us. We'll all hurry back if you do. I will. Thanks, Reese. Hey, Rinder, don't be afraid to sync up with me whenever you like. Yes, I know. Becoming a heroic spirit didn't change you one bit, did it, Ortland? No, not really. I clicked, thank you. We Valkyries are all the same at heart, so we basically never change. Basically, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, right there. Oh, are those sisters? They get along so nicely. What kind of heroic spirits are they again? I believe they're Valkyries, daughters of the Allfather of Norse myth. Apparently he made them to be some sort of autonomous machines and used them to collect the souls of heroes. Oh, I see. So that explains why they seem more innocent than humans. Now it all makes sense. I thought all of that was common knowledge. You're a strange heroic... No, divine spirit, aren't you? Maybe. I get the sense it's less of a matter of her not knowing than it is not her not caring about history or mythology. She strikes me as the type to look up at the stars but never sees the bugs around her feet. It seems like it's like she's got a whole different perspective on almost everything and not necessarily in a good way. What is it? It's nothing. Yikes, who the hell moves to look you right in the eye without any warning? No exaggeration, I thought I was gonna die. For a moment I felt like a frog staring down a snake, but a snake that doesn't even know how deadly it is. We're about to enter the 6th area. Please, get ready to disembark, everyone. Alright, this is the last seal. Let's do this! Hoorah! Yeah! That was very short. Surprisingly. Oh no, never mind. Still going. Cosfest! We're back in Hawaii for Servantfes! Welcome. Oh, Shelter. You loved Servantfes, didn't you? This is the 6th area, Mini Servantfes. Here you can try your hand at drawing manga, experiencing deadline hell, writing novels, experiencing deadline hell, and experiencing deadline hell! Half of those were deadline hells. You're goddamn right! Please, calm down, Shelter. Yelling explanations at everyone isn't going to help them understand any faster. Is she okay? I mean, I always knew she was, well, a lot, but still. What do you expect? We're right smack in the deadline hell, but there's nothing hellish about the actual facility, at least. This area is special, though. The only way to increase sales here is for you guys to do it yourself. So go, get your asses out there and start drawing whatever manga you want. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, are you okay? Your eyes are really bloodshot. Yeah, because they seem almost murky. Are those bags under your eyes? You poor thing. I'm fine. These are the badges of honor for creators who enduring their own deadline hells. My draft is going just fine. Will probably be done soon, but I haven't contacted any publishers yet. Because I'm just sure that I'm going to finish it on time. Oh, I can tell I better watch what I say here. I know a minefield when I see one. I don't really get what you're talking about, but got it. Readers are creators and creators are readers. Basically, they're all one and the same. Just give it your all. I know I am. You'll know you're doing it right when you feel like you're dying. Almost makes me want to use flower fortune telling to see whether I'll make it in time or not. Oh, do you now? If you like, I can tell your fortune if you like. No thanks, I don't need a fortune to know what my destiny holds. I'm gonna make my deadline, for sure. Got it. I'll be good for time as long as I can finish 5 pages a day starting now. Oh boy. Excuse me, I have a question. So we have to draw manga and sell it here. Is that it? Pretty much, yep. I mean, it doesn't have to be manga. It could be a novel or a photo book or something like that, too. But manga's definitely the headliner. Of course, I doubt you guys know much about the finer points of drawing manga. Jalter, we literally were stuck there in deadline hell together. I can put a deadline... Okay, fine. I'll put my deadline off so I can spend the day teaching you two. I see. So we draw manga here. Interesting. Where'd you come from? Foo-foo! Lady Scotty. What are you doing here? Yes, I am here. No. Wait. Is that the other one? The quiet, pure-hearted one? If Skahar were here and heard that, there'd probably be a crimson spear sailing towards your head right about now. Anyway, are you okay? I know you've had a day's worth of rest by now, but... Yeah, I thought you were still supposed to be taking it easy. Did she slip out? I'm fine now. Or is she lying? What was that? I'm doing just fine. The doctors and that steely woman all agreed there is no cause for concern. So please, there is no cause for panic. As you can see, I am much better now. I know I had you all very worried, so I thought it best to show you in person how much better I am doing. Are you really okay now? If you're lying, I'm going to be very upset. There is no need to worry. I was originally only planning to stop by the ship, but I just got there after you all left. So I thought I would follow you here instead. Tell us right away if you start feeling bad again, okay? I will. Got no clue what you're on about, but it sounds like you're still on the mend. Are you sure you can draw manga while you're still recovering? Hell, have you ever drawn manga at all? Drawing manga? I'm sure I can figure out something with my runes. That's a thing you can do? It most certainly is. I may not be as skilled with them as the Allfather, but I have my ways. Yes, this should do. I need a drink. There, I can draw it now. For real? For real. She's for real. I think she's for real. She's for real! So now this is happening. If she's for real, then what can you do? Well, if she's for real, then I guess... Where did Buki Doji go? Oh, she said she was going to take a look around and slipped into the crowd. How do you slip into the crowd when you're as tall as her? Gotcha. Wanna try drawing some manga then, Scotty?
Yes, I do believe I do.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just hold your damn horses.
You can't possibly learn how to draw a whole lost manga with one damn spell. Let's see, first we start with the rough layout. Oh, they're doing the sound effects for me.
Holy shit, she's actually doing it! Hey you, how the hell is she doing that?
Runes.
I didn't know Scotty had talent as a manga artist.
Oh wait, must be rune stuff. She knew how to use runes to give herself the ability to draw.
That's a pretty accurate way of putting it, Gareth.
Excuse me. Does that count? It feels like cheating. Looks like we'll be done here in no time. So what kind of story are you going to draw? Manga's all about using images to convey a story, right? Ah yes, I did come up with one idea. Holy hell, that was fast. Rune Magecraft is wild. Think you could teach me how to... No, wait, never mind, that would ruin me, I just know it. How about telling us what the story's about instead? It might not look it, but I absolutely love stories. I'd like to hear too, if you don't mind. This is a little embarrassing, but alright. This is the story of another world, in another time. It happened long, long ago in a world far, far away. This world is named Enchromia. It is a world of conflict but absent of any evil, a world of grief but absent any love. No one can recall how it all began. But for the last 1,000 years a war has raged between the giant clan and the human clan. Why do they hate each other? Why can they not establish a dialogue? Alas, even they cannot say. It is as if they simply refuse to entertain the thought. Despite all that, fate has given them one more chance. A chance for the chiefs of the human and giant clans to finally choose peace in the hopes of putting their past conflicts behind them.
Then as a sign of our reconciliation,
2 couples shall wed. A giant man wed a human woman, and a giant woman wed a human man. These 2 couples were chosen as sacrifices of sorts, made in hopes of wiping the slate of the clan's history of conflict clean. But after countless years spent killing one another, a great wall stood between them. Can these men and women overcome their differences and reclaim peace lost so long ago? Could be a decent story. I'm guessing that's what this is all going to be about. We're just going to be going through her story. 4 arrows remaining. And battle node. Battle node. That is the long and short of it. What do you think? That sounds great. I'd read that manga immediately if I could. Needs more action. Background details and world building like that are so important. You didn't just come up with that now, did you? You've been thinking about it for a while. Perhaps you may be right. It's probably fine, though. This place is meant to be a lot like a mini Servantfes. Servants can make whatever they want here. Servantfes. Yeah, the next Servantfes should be coming up soon, so we're kind of holding preliminaries here. Anyway, get that manga done ASAP so I can read it. Besides, you need to sell a whole bunch of copies, right? Alright, I'll do it. If we join a doujin club and sell our manga through it, that should boost the sales numbers for the whole area and get us to the quota that much faster. That's a good plan. That makes sense. It'll be some great motivation, too. You stayed behind at Chaldea this time, Shielder. Yes, unfortunately I'm on operator duty for this mission. I would have liked to help you out as new and improved Assistant MASH, but since I can't, I'll do my best to cheer you on from over here. Alright then, let's do this, everyone. Yeah! Woohoo! Still your idea for a story. It sounds promising, but it's super risky, too. Hope they know what they're doing. Jolter, I literally went through Deadline Hill with you for a summer. An endless summer.
This brings back deadline hell memories, so we're acknowledging it. Okay, Master. Our job is to help Scotty turn her manga idea into a real book, right? And once that's done, we pass it around at the various clubs, yeah? Sounds reasonable. I just got an idea. Are you by chance a good artist? Depends on the subject. I think I ought to be able to help with backgrounds. Kinda does suck at drawing people, though. Oh, I have some experience with this. I'm happy to help however you need. Oh, sorry. That's going too far. I'm still just an amateur with very little actual creation experience. Still, if you're willing to let me read the layout, I think I could come up with some ways to improve it. I think I could manage anything not related to sketching, drawing, inking, or story, so supply runs, I guess? No, don't worry. Scotty's already got a clear vision for this manga story. Our role here is just to help her out however we can, so for now, let's just relax and take it easy. The only help I can offer is a spell that will keep you awake and energetic all day and night. Good luck! I don't know much about manga either, but I do know a little more now that I've synced up with Ortland. I might be able to help out, maybe by serving as assistant. Well, I'm not going to do anything. I could certainly draw a picture or two since I'm basically overflowing with talent, but an empress cannot be an assistant. Still, I suppose you may call upon me if you need someone to draw fine furnishings in the backgrounds. I have a key eye for those kinds of details. I'm glad to hear that. I only know what I know, after all. Which seems to be a bit of everything. So having reference material when drawing another world's furnishings can only be helpful. I would be honored to accept your assistance, Empress of China. So I will be merely lending you my aid, then I have no objection. Oh yes, I still haven't asked about you, Mass. I can handle a little bit of everything. I see. Your confidence shows me it's an important role. Indeed. Good, good. Looks like everyone's role is decided. Very well, then, let's try our hands at drawing manga. Yeah! And with that, the manga battle begins! Oh, an actual battle. Rider Berserker. I guess we'll go with Render here. This does look to be a primarily 4-star currency node, so yeah. You know, let's just go our primary node. Party 1. Yeah, that'll be fine. Probably. Two waves. Okay. Rough draft complete, inking complete, backgrounds, etc. completed. I kind of think I need to wait until this will be a queue. Wait until the next wave to NP. You're quick, aren't you? The Assassin Velks are quick. No, they're arts. This might be worth it then. So leave us 20% left over. Hopefully it will be enough. Or hopefully we will just gain NP from this blitz. Oh, it's going to be slow because this is the first time I've used this NP with Render. Excuse me. Mmm, 10% short. That's unfortunate. Surprise pitfall. Oh no! A surprise pitfall, whatever will we do? It's a good thing it was an easy enemy. So I totally could have NP'd on first turn.
So something's going to happen that's going to make it all a little bit more difficult to pull off this story. Or this manga. Because after all, surprise, pitfall. There, it's done. This is amazing. Yes, it is. We're reading something incredible, I'm sure of it. Honestly, I'm blown away. Fancy rune magecraft or not, there's just no way a few spells could make something this good. I guess I don't really get this manga stuff, but I do get this. The story is really, really good. You think so? I see. I never knew how exciting it was to tell a story of your own creation. Just as I thought. Your polished, complete story lost none of the impact of your original layout. It's a blend of romance and fantasy without ignoring the serious societal issues that affect the story and characters. You won't have these big themes and emotional through lines together expertly. I agree. I'd love the scene where the giant bride and the human groom talked back to back without facing each other. You could really feel their kindness motivating them to understand one another and the pain of not being able to put their feelings into words. I'd love that scene too. And the first time the bride truly smiled instead of just faking it to be polite even though it was kind of awkward. I know, it was great. I also really loved the scene where the human bride stood up for the giant groom. I think my favorite part was at the beginning where the elders were deciding who to sacrifice. That's an interesting choice. It got me thinking about how much it sucks when the authority figures abuse their power. But I also saw that, in this case, it was coming from a sincere desire for peace. It was pretty damn moving. And this is me talking, the notorious gangster and vigilante. Bow wow. Aw, you think so too, Annette. Annette? When did you become such an outlaw? Foe! Yeah, I've got no idea what foe there's thinking. What do you think, Master? Is this draft good enough? Way more than good enough, I'd say. I see. Then the next step is to make it into a real book. A book, huh? Will that be okay? I'll go talk to Swinter then. Oh, it's Master. Hey! Swinter said to tell you she's in a deadline hell right now, so someone else would look over your draft. Bye! Oh, okay. Well, she's already gone. Is something wrong? Looks like someone besides Swinter will be helping us. Oh, hello everyone. What brings all of you here? Wait, does that mean... Yes, we would like to turn this draft into a book. That's wonderful! Okay, then let me just take a look. Of course, here you are. Oh, I see. Ancrama's silent tears. You don't have to be so nervous, Scotty. I cannot help it. I've never shown a story I created to anyone before. Don't worry, Scotty. You'll be fine. Your story is great. Believe in yourself, Scotty. Très bien. My, this is something very special you've written here. Then does that mean you'll print it? Of course. Just watch. This book is going to be a sensation. Well, within this area, obviously. But I'm so proud to see this area turning out to be a birthplace of great stories like yours. You just leave the rest to me and I'll take care of everything. Good. That is great to hear. I'll leave it in your hands. Please do. What is it, Alter? Here, I've got a draft ready for you two. Oh my, I can't wait to read it. Of course I'll take care of this one too. Alright, Scotty finished our manga. Would you like to read? I'll pass. But why? It's amazing. I know, I heard the gist of it earlier. If it turned out even remotely like what she had in mind, I'm sure it's really good. Then why? I need to prepare before I read it. It's going to take me time, energy, and stamina. I'm going to get a massage from Old Man Shuwen, the kind I usually avoid because they hurt like hell. And let me tell you, I'm really not looking forward to it. Well, I could give you a massage, Swinter. You need to ask for you guys. You guys have no clue what you've created. You will soon. That's ominous words indeed. Did I include something I should not have? I've never seen
John's younger sister act like that before. Well, that was certainly not animosity. I think you are just likely imagining things. She does seem kind of, temperamental. This unit does not know much about manga, but I know this one's really good. You should be proud of it, Lady Scotty. Foo-foo! I know, I can't wait to read the next part. Scotty's feeling anxious, really. Yeah, even though her manga came out really good, too. I don't really know manga, but I think she made a good one. I know I was enthralled when I read it, and that doesn't usually happen, so I definitely think she should be confident. Man, these gods are a real nerve-wracking way of putting things. I can't wait until the next part comes out. Ah, there's the kicker. People are gonna want more. When you start something good, they always want more. Arrow 3, forming parties immediately before the battle begins. We actually get a cover. And so the book went on sale. And sell it did. Whose reactions are we going to see? Oh, new mangas in the background this time. Okay, let me see. I can see Creamhild. I see a mecha one. Looks like I see Kentoki's armor, Mecha Ali-chan. I think I see what's his face's Trojan Horse NP Odysseus. In the far background, I see Kentoki and Gudako. I see Karna and Arjuna. Then there is a Raiko Ushi one. Oh, Bakin! Bakin must be here. And then that's either Doman or Charlie. And I see Sir Nunus back there. Oh, no, that's Doman. Yep, I see the little symbol there. Okay. Congratulations, we're ordering an immediate reprint. What's a reprint? Reprints are a milestone for aspiring doujin authors. For any modern author, really. The writer Heroic Spirits said so themselves. Congratulations, Scotty. I see, this is a little embarrassing. But if it means everyone is enjoying my story, then I'm glad. And here's your fan mail. That's a lot of letters. Oh, there's another one back there. Ritra and the arcade exclusive Santa Suzuka, it looks like, back there behind Arisa's shoulder. Just trying to count them all has me dizzy. If Scotty's alright with it, mind reading some to us, Yanqing? Yeah, okay. What a story. You really made something tremendous here. The deception and cruel realities lurking behind such happy-sounding words. Bride and groom. The moment they first see their partner's good sides after all the time spent seeing nothing but their flaws. I cried hard. Would you mind terribly if I adapt this into an anime in my mind? By the way, is the next part still not out? Yep, that's what it is. Sequel hell. It was so good! I never thought I'd find such a gem out in the boonies. That just makes it even more amazing. I guess my eye for quality hasn't let me down yet. My favorite scene is the one where the human groom tells his dying giant bride through his tears. If you die, I'll find someone else and forget all about you. And she sees right through him. Please, don't lie to me. You're going to die with me, aren't you? Then don't say you're going to die. Very well, then. I guess I have no choice but to keep living. Seeing a normally cool-headed guy pleading for love of his life to live was so satisfying. Anyway, on a slightly different topic. I know this first volume is pretty thick, but since there's already some plot threads left dangling, when are we getting the next volume? Yeah, that's the kicker. Abby! This was a beautiful story. I was really on pins and needles for a lot of it, since it seemed like the bride would never be unhappy. But although it's a really fine line, it looks like she's doing okay so far. Then again, that bomb he dropped out in the second half is really ominous, like thunderclouds looming just over the horizon, I found it so intriguing. What's going to happen in the next part? I can't wait to read it. Please, give us the next part soon. Elena! What a wonderful Mahatma story. I wonder, was the fact the concept of bride and groom pertains to the world's creation intentional foreshadowing? Oh, and the title of the first chapter is really significant too, right? Could it be that the human bride and the human groom were once lovers in their own right? Ooh, plot twist. Though if they were, then some things don't quite add up. See, I think these two couple stories are actually happening at different times. Ooh. You can tell from the clocks, the calendars, and even the stories they hear on the news. Why is there news? I thought this was tribal stuff. There's so much to think about. By the way, when do you think we'll get the next part? Yep, the sequelitis. You get the idea. There's a bunch of letters from polar bears and seabirds too. Can't tell you what they say though, since I can't read animal footprints. Alright, is it safe to say this is an amazing accomplishment? Yes, it is. As you saw in the fan mail, you have many eager readers awaiting the next part of the story. Speaking of the area's managerial staff, we couldn't be happier. But, speaking for the next part, do you mind if I ask when you think it might be done? Worry not, I'm not satisfied with having made only one book either. If the rest of you are okay with it, then I would be happy to get started on the next one right away. Right away, huh? Yes. There's still much more of that story that I wish to tell. Oh my, I can't wait. Speaking personally, rather than as one of the managers here, I'm so looking forward to reading it, Scotty. Alright, let's get drawing. Great, just tell us how we can help and we'll... No, wait, not just yet. This next layout will take some time to complete. So the rest of you spend that time however you like. Draw another book, make something entirely new, or simply rest and recuperate. Do whatever you like, please. All I ask is that I be left to work alone on this story for a while, alright? I see. I guess we better not interfere then. Okay, you got it. Of course, that's fine with us. Just say the word when you'd like our help again. Perhaps I will take this time to try making a book of my own. I've been wanting to compile a manual of my 100 best torture techniques for methods for ages now. I may even see if Carmela would like to contribute as a guest author. What about you, Lady Avalon? I don't have any books I'm dying to create. But there is one creative field I'd like to try my hand at. There's nothing in particular I'd like to make. But I do want to see what other books are on sale, so I think I'll wander the showroom for a while. This unit feels the same as Aris. I see. Alright, then I will see you all later. When you all return, I will be certain the next chapter is ready for you all to read. Something about this isn't sitting right with me. What's wrong? You seem dissatisfied with something. You aren't? Oh, I see. All is well. Alright, I will all call for you all again when the time comes. Get a drink. What time, you ask? Why, the time my rough layout is finished, of course. We have free time now. I see. Thanks for tracking me down to tell me. Master. Be pretty bad if you didn't know, so figured I may as well. You're so sweet. That's why I love you, Master. But what should I do with with this time we have now? Since I didn't help out that much with the first book, maybe I'll just keep going on this walk. I guess you didn't, did ya? Nope, I was too busy looking at all the other books they have here. Sorry, Master. If you want to draw your own manga, you probably could. I don't think telling a story would really do it for me. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll make my own photo collection. Yeah, I'll make a cheerleading photo book. Mind being my photographer, Master? Okay. Excuse me. Then let's get started. Ready when you are.
You don't waste time, do you, Ibuki?
Oh, should I take my visor off? What do you think? Well,
with or without, you look great.
Oh, you're getting me all worked up, you naughty thing, you. Now I have to bring out my special outfit.
Oh boy. Ta-da. That's Shuten's outfit. Oh no.
Hudoji, see, this is... Uh-oh.
What's that? You're wondering what the coolest outfit in the world is.
That's easy. Let's see, do we have a brush and a paper here? Here you are. Great, thanks. Alright, I'll draw it for you myself. This right here is the most alluring outfit in the whole wide world.
I need to flip my phone around and plug it in because I can feel the battery starting to get low. Because I've not been plugged in this whole time.
Okay. Check it out. Wait, was that Suna just here? Yes, it was. Yes. Yes, it was. So I was... No, come on. Gotta fix this now.
Hey, Mordred, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. Hang on, I gotta fix the screen. Because plugging in my phone messed it up a little bit. Okay. That looks good. I will... exclamation point. Accept. You won the duel! No!
So I was supposed to get an outfit design from her, but she just got mad about something and ran off without drawing anything. So I came up with my own original design instead. Okay, something's going on, because I definitely enabled that. I'm gonna have to do some...
Why are the points not doing anything?
Maybe, hang on. Let me try... Okay, so that must be it. You must just have to be waiting. You just need to wait a little bit more, Drit. Okay, time to get changed. Hang on, that'll definitely put Leon Raiko's radar. No changing in public. Oh, come on. Please, not here. Fine, if you insist, I'll go get changed over there. Wait here, master. She's drunk. Head in the sauce again. That explains a lot. Possibly an infinite point glitch. Very possibly, Mordred. Sometime later. We've got Enochima's Silent Tears fanworks. Come and get them.
More Dojin, you say? One of everything, please.
Thank you.
These characters might have shown up on the same page, but they were never in the same place. Does this ship really make sense?
I like to believe the world is full of possibilities.
Well said. Gareth is a shipper. Guess I can make do with these while I'm waiting for the next canon release.
Thank you. Hey, on the subject, is there a release date for the new chapter yet? Don't know yet. Sorry, it'll still be a little while.
Aris. Found a bunch of Enochima analysis books that predict when the next story's gonna go next, so I went ahead and bought them. Good gracious. How big of a manga did Scotty create? Or rather, how big of a phenomenon of a manga did she create?
Do you think it'd be okay to give these to Scotty? Fan analyses, that's a tough one. Some creators love when the fans figure out where things are going. Some absolutely hate it. It really varies. Then maybe I'll just hang on to them for the time being. Probably a wise idea, Reese. What, my book detailing all my favorite torture methods was banned? Honestly, I'm not sure why you thought it would be allowed in the first place. Now I'm curious. I think I'll take a little peek. Well, these comments are something. This one is one of my favorites. This one is not very effective. Be careful with this one, as it leads to a swift death. Oh, Night Bright went grimdark. These descriptions are pretty, vivid, too. It's not all too hard to see why it was banned. Maybe there's some underground appeal, though. Oh, alright. I suppose I'll just have to hand them out to family and friends, then. Here, Master. Have a limited first edition. Thank you! Torture techniques. I know someone I know she would probably... The bitchiest bitch who ever bitch would probably get off on that. You don't seem especially interested in the subject. You'll take it anyway. Besides, you can never know when this knowledge might come in handy. Handy? No way in hell would I even try one of these. Oh, my book's banned too. I really can't sell it here. No, you cannot. I'm afraid your Shuten Doji cosplay is simply too... provocative. I do not need Lady Raiko to tell me that is absolutely unacceptable. Cosplay? This isn't cosplay. I came up with this outfit all on my own. What an incredible coincidence. But be that as it may, this work is far too provocative to be sold here. Oh man, too bad. And after Master went to all that trouble to photograph me too, right, Master? Wasn't easy, that's for certain. So why is mine banned? I don't think I had any visual elements. It's just ASMR. I'll tell you why. One product tester complained that it cast an illusion spell on him. Another complained he found he was missing QP after listening to it. One said it was the most nightmarish, soothing sound it had ever heard. And that's just a small sampling of issues. Whoopsies. Guess I'll just have to be more careful next time. And I can tell... I'll have to keep my eyes on this one. Master, are you there? I'm talking via my Chaldea-style transmission rune. It's Scotty! Gareth here. Are you done by any chance? Please, help. Uh-oh. Writer's block is my guess. She didn't sound good at all. Let's go! Woo! It never ends. What never ends? No matter how much I sketch, I cannot seem to finish this rough layout. Why? I'm only trying to tie up all the loose plot threads. Scotty! Please carry her bed for now. I'll contact the medical heroic spirits right away. Cloud's a case of overworked. Can't believe this. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Excuse me. She remains in serious condition. The doctor says it has something to do with magical energy. But whether they are correct or not, she's still suffering from exhaustion. Thought you all understood that. Was I wrong? Guess she wasn't feeling better after all. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Me neither. This unit can't believe she let this happen, especially after Ortland the others trusted me. She seemed to be in such high spirits, so it did not occur to me she might be near death. I didn't notice anything wrong either. Something's going on here. We can't all be this negligent. Yeah, I guess. You guys have nothing to feel bad about. I kind of do, though. What do you mean, Lady Avalon? None of you realized anything was wrong with her, right? Me either. And it's because we were under her suggestion. Uh-oh. She made us all believe she was fine. Why would she do that? I'm fine now. Thought there was something off when we ran into her here. She made me completely fooled. I didn't even notice until just now. Man, these primordial runes from the Age of Gods are something else. I'm guessing she used a similar charm on the nurse and Asclepius to slip away from them, too. Her suggestive spell faded when she collapsed, though. Are you discussing her skill as a master escape artist? She almost certainly is, as she managed to escape the temporary clinic we set up in the ice castle. And once in this area, she worked herself to exhaustion. She's overworked then. That's right. Severely, in fact. To take on the mantle of Queen is to be prepared to carry the weight of an entire nation on their shoulders. She may have had somewhat more faith in her ability to carry on than was justified. The pressure she put on herself to work hard and succeed, along with the personal responsibility and all that, drove her to exhaustion. So the combination of her lack of magical energy and the pressure she felt to draw good manga exhausted her. That's so sad. A little bit, yeah. Lady Scotty. Well, now what do we do? She's already finished a ton of rough drafts. How many is a ton? About 100 Good freaking gracious! That's not a manga, that's books! That's novels! Well, you're right, there really are 100 chapters worth of drafts here. Some are very rough, but they have dialogue and everything. Although... Indeed. Trying to turn all this into a proper manga would leave us working here for at least 2 years. Even if we used all of our servant power to go as quickly as possible, it would still take a minimum of 2 months. Oh, wait, hang on. Does that mean I'd get to do nothing but hang out here with Master and drink? No. Sounds pretty nice to me. Guess we have no choice. Let's all enjoy hanging out as much as we can. As great as that sounds, we can't do that for 2 months. So then we need to find a way to turn all these rough drafts into something presentable and soon. But how can we do that? It'll be okay. Really, Master? How do you know? Do you have anything in mind? I know someone who can help. Do we? Shelter? Shelter! I overheard the whole thing. Was kicking the door down really necessary? Of course. You're in trouble, right? Damn right you are. So you got something to say to me? Please, help us, Shelter. Not bad, not bad. Could be better, though. You can praise me a little more if you like. Oh, why, strong, wise, and beautiful Shelter. Where'd all that come from? Well, it's not like you haven't heard it before. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that'll do. Besides, I saw this coming. So what do we do? Sure, you may be good, but there's still way too much material here for you to handle on your own. Yeah. Well, yeah, even if all 3 of us pitched in, it'd only cut the work down by just about 2 weeks. So what are we supposed to do then? Easy. We're gonna have Sleeping Beauty there do the hardest thing in the whole damn world. Cut some scenes out. It's the only way. Absolutely not. Having her do more work is completely out of the question. She needs rest. You think I don't know that? You think I want to ask someone who looks that close to death to work even more? Because I don't. But none of that matters. She'll still do it. I guarantee you. I see. She'd rather chip away at her own life than leave something she cares about unfinished. That's what it means to draw manga, damn it. I slept very well. Though I must say, even I'm surprised to see how much sleep I needed, seeing as I'm now a servant. Scotty, may we talk to you about something? Sorry to spring this right after you woke up. Oh, hello, Master. Hello, Mash. I see everyone else is here, too. I'm sorry you all had to see that, especially after I called you here myself. But the good news is I've completed rough drafts of another 100 chapters. Now we only need to polish them into... Is everything okay? You all seem off somehow. Scotty, we need to talk about Encromia's silent tears. Okay. I know I may have gotten a little carried away sketching another 100 chapters at once, but... What is it? Why do you look so forlorn? You're going to trim it down. Trim it down? We're going to get it down to 12 chapters. Enough for one book, that's the best we can do. Her glasses were falling off her face. And she just collapsed again. Alright, you asked me to hide and I did, but I can take it no longer. What do you all think you're doing? Trying to convince her to shorten her passion project. Well, why haven't you brought Scotty back? What did she say? I'm sorry, Dr. Asclepius, there's nothing I can do here. She's hopeless, completely hopeless. What do you mean? What happened to Lady Scotty? Now, let's just take it easy for a moment and hear what she has to say. Go on, what happened? Don't tell me it was one of her magecrafts again. No, Dr. Paracelsus, my mind is as clear as ever. The problem is she's in the same sort as Shakespeare, Anderson, and Murasaki. She insists that she needs to finish drawing this book, or she'll never be able to rest in peace. I see. You're right. She is completely hopeless. Damn it, how did this happen? How did the 6th area have some kind of effect on her? Brace yourselves, Nurse Paracelsus. It seems our foolish patient has become an author. Dun dun dun. I'm sorry, everyone. Not for deceiving you, but, well, for getting so carried away with the manga. I knew somewhere in the back of my mind that I was writing too many chapters, but it's okay, it happens. Sometimes a side character you introduce with the best intentions ends up doing things you didn't expect. And before you know it, you've drawn a whole book's worth of chapters just to see what that thought through. That happens all the time. So then we're really going to trim all this down? Even Lil Ido, the mysterious mascot creature who could be either a dog or a cat who's introduced in chapter 49. I really like him. Aw, faux reference. You know, again, you could just release it in parts. Do like 10, maybe 12 chapters for the next part of the story, and then do it again in like a month or so. Ido gets the axe, yes. That's how it goes when it's time to cut stuff out. We can't keep him. His arc alone makes up for 10 entire chapters. Man, this is painful. He doesn't have anything to do with the main story, right? No, I guess not. Then what about the side story set in space? In space! Kodryevka's moon gazing. Axed. Sure, the stories in space expand the world, but if we cut them all, we're way closer to wrapping up the main arc. I guess you're right. Scotty, before we start trimming, I've got to ask you something. What is it you really want people to take away from this story? Do you mean philosophically? No, I'm talking simpler than that. Is this a romance, a tragic love story, a fight against society? Do you want to draw something awesome, something cute? Are the 4 characters you chose as protagonists your main interest? Or is it the society they live in? Now I see. Yes, I understand what you mean, and now I know what I want to do. I want to draw those 4 characters and their happy lives together. I do not actually care all that much about the society in which they live. Got it, then we can get rid of more than half these chapters. From there, we'll keep trimming the hell out of these rough drafts until we get ourselves a real gem of a manga. Gareth, Rinder, Scotty, you. Master. We're going to start trimming these rough drafts down to their essentials like our lives depend on it. This will be a battle against your own minds like you've never experienced before. Get ready. Right on. Get it? Right on, because we're writing a manga. And we get to finally form the battle. The party. Good lord, that took a long as hell time. Again, I think I'm gonna go with Rinder here. And we'll go with the same squad.
And during this, I'm going to take some time to have some of my concrete mixer. If I can get my spoon out. Which is going to be a pain, isn't it? Spoon! Be free, spoon! Be free! I need to have some concrete mixer. And you were frozen into the spoon. Or the spoon was frozen into you. There we go. It's slowly but steadily coming out. B-A-Q. The classic. Come on. Get off the spoon, ice cream. There we go. There we go. We're really making headway now. I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna shake the whole container and spill it. B-A-Q again. Didn't even make it to the A portion. Darling panels and characters. I completely forgot to read what the first ones were. Come on. Ice cream, I want to have a bite before I get done with making everything. Or with this node. Come off the spoon, please. There we go. Just need some very aggressive shaking. You might have even heard it a little bit. Finally. Ice cream soothes an achy throat. Even though it's technically custard. Regrets? Oh boy. I was not expecting a break bar. Doot. Okay. So far, I'm up 1 if we count the duel from last stream. And now I'm up 2. Ooh. That which must be severed. Hey, you got points now. Woo! I will sever it. Such a powerful statement. I press enter, thank you. Beep. Boop, bop. I'm good at whatever this kind of dueling is. It just occurred to me, I have no idea how long this thing has guts for. Sounds of wriggling. We'll finish it off with an NP. It's only appropriate. Delicious chocolate ice cream with brownie bits and chocolate cake bits. Another bite. It's hard, isn't it? Oh, no. I wouldn't say. No, you're right. It is hard. Scotty. Especially enough to dispose of elements because they're simply not necessary. What are you, stupid? I know you gotta finish this book and sell a shitload of copies to break the seal in this area. But once that's done, why don't you just take all the time you need to draw whatever the hell you want? Huh? Sometimes you got tons of things you want to draw, but there's a deadline you gotta meet. But if you can make the deadline and draw whatever you want, wouldn't it be way better? Yeah, I said it right first time. I know that's what I'd do. Yes, I see. I could just draw it all later. I'd love to see the complete version of the story too. You too, Master? Then that is what I shall do. See, that's what I was saying! Just make a next volume, and then you can continue drawing on your free time, Scotty. Here, I threw all these Chinese herbal medicines, and Fushui Zhang Jui gave me into a water bottle. Want some? Scotty, think fast. You want me to drink it? Alright, I'll do it. It's sour and spicy, but surprisingly good. Why is it surprisingly good? There, the backgrounds are done. I have to say, after trimming away almost 100 chapters, the final stories ended up super dense. Yep, now just about every panel is a lean, mean narrative machine. Each one serves an important purpose. There really isn't any room for fun and games anymore. Now imagine if after all this we realized we overlooked something crucial. That'd be something seriously bad shit. So bad all you can do is laugh. That's not funny. Don't even joke about it. I can't go on. I can't feel my arms, even though this unit is just an autonomous machine. Help me, Heartland. Render. I'm here, everyone. I received Render's distress signal 30 minutes ago, so I knew something wasn't right. Orland, how are you with tablets? Tablets? Oh, you mean drawing tablets? I know my way around them. Then I want you to take care of the backgrounds. I also need you to add sound effects in this flashback battle scene. After that... Render, please wake up! Render! Oh, very well. Even an empress such as myself is not wholly without pity. Besides, aiding a fellow queen will place her in my debt. Oh, woo. A savvy ruler cannot let such an opportunity pass her by. Alright, hand me a brush. I will see to it any and all pictures that require drawing of blood. I don't feel like it's that kind of manga. I can sense everyone else dealing with a deadline hell while I'm out here slacking off. Okay, since everyone's working so hard, I guess I'll just have to do my best to cheer them on from here. Woo, woo! Go, team, go! Fall. Pretty sure this is still just a sports thing. Not just that, she's just lazy. Hello. I heard you were all still in the thick of it, so I came to see if I could help. About goddamn time you got here, you idiot of a saint. Now hurry up and get to work. I want you driving your brain harder than a damn workhorse. Are you calling me a workhorse? This is all quite sudden, but... Excuse me. If you need my help, then I'll gladly work my fingers to the bone. I'll start by checking them against rough layouts and inking them. Excuse me. Damn, no mystery how she ended up my club's arch-rival. She doesn't waste a second changing gears. I see. Thank you for your help. Oh, that arrow's finally done! And there's another 2 arrows! Good gracious. How long are these arrows gonna be? I see. You've already done a lot of it. You've already done a lot to pare it down. Ugh, tongue got a little tied there. I clicked thank you. That is right. There is nothing left to cut. If anything, we may need to add more back in. How many more pages can we fit in here, Alter? 2. I'm drawing the line there. That's pretty tight. Can we really add more?
It'd be pretty tough without at least some room to breathe. We're only talking about 2 more pages, though. This is definitely going to be a close run thing. 2 more pages, huh? Let's hang on to them. They can be our break glass in cases of emergency pages. All that aside, the original 100 chapters you made were impressive in their own right, but this is much more condensed version is really something. You think so? I do. There's a real sense of speed to it. It's the sort of thing you only get from condensing 100 chapters worth of story elements into a single book. And it's managed to do that while still preserving all its original lyricism. Okay, author, do it. Me? Do what? You gotta ask? You're supposed to give us our orders. This is your story. You made it, so we do what you tell us. We'll still make suggestions, of course, but you're going to be making the final calls here. So it's your job to tell us what to do. I see. Yes, indeed. Then I, Scotty, do hereby entreat you all. Please, help me complete Enroshima's Silent Tears. Of course! Oh, we're fighting! That was a short arrow. My throat thanks you. Formation limited. Okay, so we will choose our own servants. 2 NPC servants are set and is Berserker. The servants we have are Jelter and Jean. Can I choose Scotty? I can. Okay, we'll go with this. And then let's just go some servants that need some bonding. So Void, Brynhild, and Suna. Actually, no, Arc. Get these 5 stars in because it's hard to get them into a node otherwise. And we'll go for Bond CEs. It's not going to be much, but it is better than nothing. Bond CEs, where are all my Bond CEs? I might be blind, that wouldn't surprise me. Where are my Bond CEs? Bond CEs, where there's another Bond CE. Only one more needed. Come on, Bond CE, appear before my eyes. Don't let my eyes just glaze over you. Okay, it's gotta be around here-ish. With the other level 15s. Maybe it's a level 13, though. It could have not gotten a super great suck. Or I just completely missed it somewhere. Oh, I missed it. I'm just blind, I swear. And we'll go ahead and use 1 heat pots. Only 5 hours left on some of them, though. Is kind of disconcerting. I didn't realize I had a time limit on any of them. Incomplete. Sorry, I took another bite. But let's review Ruler Scotty. She has an increase MP strength for 1 turn when near water field for yourself and deal special attack. So she is an AoE quick ruler. Her first skill is Primordial Rune, Midsummer A, quick for 3 and Buster for 3 for 1 ally. Second skill is Midsummer Frozen Treat C, attack, quick, and buster effectiveness for all allies, and crit stars for each turn for yourself for 3 turns. Very much worth using right off the bat. And third skill is Fanciful Summer Nights A+, MP gauge, buster card, crit strength, gather rate for 1 ally on 1 turn, and gain some stars. Okay. I don't think I need to go that far, though. Let's actually use some of Jelter's skills. Burn during normal attacks is really good, and we'll use that as well. Brave chain it up, Jelter. Eliminate the incompletion.
All done. Complete. Final check. An attack and Buster down. Go like this so Scotty can start generating some NP. Because I do want to see hers. I imagine her third skill is not a 100% or not a 50% battery at level 8. Prolonging it's probably not the best idea, but it's what we got. Didn't quite make it there. What lies beyond? Hey, there is another. Okay, so we're fine. Scotty Brave Chain. Which generates 4 charge on the okay, 11 charge from a BQB. Not terribly surprising, but still. That's kind of sad. Oh, thank you. Thank you, What Lies Beyond. That was very, very nice of you. No need to use that. Can you do anything to help out? You can. Servant Cheer. Beep. Boop bop. May as well go out. Go all out. My tongue got tied there. Gate of Aegir. My beloved lives. My beautiful torrents of water. Now the time has come for you to frolic, dance, and rise up. Gate of Aegir. Alright, Mordred. What do you mean I don't want you here? I asked you how you've been doing and you've just been trying to duel me. You haven't said anything to me. I thought you had already left or something. No, I didn't. I didn't tell you to go out. No. Different creators take on different approaches. Some prefer to appeal to as broad an audience as possible rather than a niche and create art which reflects the times. Some believe they can find an audience who will share their interests and so put more of themselves into their work. Whatever the motive, whatever the reasoning, each path offers its own share of agony, joy, sorrow, and benediction. Real, time for you to go to sleep? Alright, man. Go ahead, get yourself some good sleep and rest. No being a stay up for 2 nights in a row sort of person, okay? You get some good sleep, you hear me? My luck, the luck I have right now is just bad luck, so go ahead, take all my bad luck. Bye, Mordred, good luck on your comma rolls. I will be rolling Friday for Scotty. By the way, I, Jolter, see it. Scotty fits none of these molds. As far as I can tell, the act of creation seems more like a necessary ritual for her. One slow, painstaking step at a time. She brings the world and the conclusion she wants to see closer to reality. It doesn't matter how horrific, painful, or harsh it may be. It doesn't matter if she cries from sheer helplessness. People, the world, force life into existence. They have to. You just have luck or you don't. If you don't, you're unlucky. So if you take my luck, I get even worse luck. But I don't have luck. They endure such... Oh, I skipped a line. They endure such grief it threatens to tear their hearts in half and struggle to rise to their feet. And they do this while carrying something pure and precious in their hearts. Alright, bye, Mordred. Have a good night. Get some good rest. Good luck with comma rolls tomorrow. I'm not giving you luck. I'm just wishing for you to have luck. Not foolhardiness, but love. And so the story comes
to an end. With two couples originally meant to be sacrifices, shown living happily together until the end of their days. It's finished. Yeah, we're done. Okay, let's take this outside. I mean, can we talk? In private, maybe? Okay. You're still not satisfied, are you? No. I feel as though there's a little more I could do. Perhaps I could have drawn or done something else entirely. Look, I'll do whatever I can, within reason, to help you be satisfied with this book. But I'm guessing your regrets are never going to completely disappear. Is that just how it is? Even when you feel like you've drawn the greatest masterpiece of your life, if you give it some time to come back to it, you'll see holes all throughout it. I know that's how it was for me. But you don't think this one turned out bad, right? Of course not. With you and everyone else helping me, I managed to deliver a lovely story. If it's not too presumptuous of me to say so, I think it came out very well indeed. And those are exactly the times when it still feels like there's more you could do. You just can't help but keep asking yourself, is this okay? Could it be even better? But no matter how embarrassing it might be, you've got to wrap it up at some point. Yes, you're right. I'll do that. But hey, I get how you feel. And like I said before, you can always take your time drawing as much as you want later. I know Master and I'll both be waiting for whatever you do next, no matter how many years you take. Got it. Bonding over manga hell. Now it's the giant bride and human man. And so, having successfully completed her story in only 2 volumes, Scotty was so overcome with relief that she collapsed once more. That's kind of funny. Final arrow, and probably final node of the night. That is going to be streamed. I will be doing off-stream grinding, though. Congratulations, all the copies in circulation have been tallied up and you absolutely smashed the sales goal. Which means you've now officially cleared this area. Excuse me. I got you a bouquet to celebrate your achievement, but I don't see Scotty anywhere. Yes, I'm afraid she's not here. She was so moved to see the last page checked and sent to the printer that she collapsed again. And then Nightingale insisted very firmly that we let her take Scotty back to the castle. I see. Don't blame her. Scotty would have died if she'd kept that up. Well, anyway, I read over the finished book. I would have liked to spend more time in that world, but it was a beautiful way to end the story. It gave me hope for the character's future. Seeing a truly happy ending with all the couple's problems resolved was truly wonderful. I do wish there was at least a little more time to read it, though. Good thing Scotty's planning on continuing the story then, huh? I can't wait. Well, that takes care of this area, Seal. The Arctic Tower is right over there. If you're gonna grab the Holy Grail, now's your chance. We still need to tidy up here, so I'm afraid we can't join you. Hey, they're just off to grab the Holy Grail, right? Piece of cake! Well, Master, shall we get going? May still be someone behind this, so be on your guard, everybody. Oh yeah, great point. Let's be really careful on our way out there. Somber music. Well, I'll be. That's really impressive. There's the sun floating right above it. It certainly looks that way. It didn't look like that on the way here. But now that we're standing at the tower's base, it feels like we're close enough to reach out and touch the sun. Maybe it's some kind of illusion. I'm detecting a powerful magical energy signal near you. There's definitely something floating above the tower. It's covered in a shell of magical energy, so we haven't been able to determine what's inside. It could just be a high density mass of magical energy, or it could be undergoing nuclear fusion, just like the real sun. Something about looking up makes it all feel like my eyes are going crazy. I love the sun, I really do.
Its golden rays remind me of my brother's hair, and its gentle warmth reminds me of my king. But for some reason, seeing it like this, closer than ever, is making me really uneasy. Something tells me this isn't the sun we know. Yes, I think so too.
Can you hear me all right? This is Gordolf in the Ice Wanderer. This unbelievable sight on our monitors has scared me out of my wits. In person, that sun probably just looks a little bigger than usual, but on video it looks absolutely enormous. And what's more, it's giving off an equally enormous amount of magical energy. What could this mean? No, never mind that now. If nothing else, we're not seeing any harmful signals. For the time being, our priority should be securing the Holy Grail kept somewhere in that tower. Well done on getting to this point. Now you're approaching the end. Be on your guard. That's all I have to say.
Senpai, everyone, I have the results of our scan. First of all, the entire tower is giving off high levels of magical energy. We believe that's due to the Holy Grail. I see. So I see. True, there's a lot of magical energy swirling around this thing. So this is the kind of Holy Grail Chaldea regularly deals with. Feels like the Holy Grail is up at the top, probably the tower's apex. And that it's working in concert with that brightly glowing sun thing. The Holy Grail. If it's in that tower, that would have to mean the Mastermind hid it there after having Scotty use it. I guess that really means I guess this means they really are protecting it then. Regardless, we have to go collect it. Right. Let's go in right now. Now there's even more ends. Whatever are you talking about? Surprise! Not. Congratulations one and all on making your way to this Tower of Ice. It sure wasn't easy, especially the part where you had to deal with all those evil spirits you summoned at the haunted house. Also, his are all now, huh? Yep, I wondered if he's noticed himself. I'm afraid this is as far as you go. You see, she has no wish for Chaldea to claim the Holy Grail. Goodness, do forgive me. I'm afraid my Shikigami simply cannot contain their excitement. I don't know who this mastermind is, and I don't care. Why should I concern my real self with some so-called mastermind from who knows where and who can only be bothered to show up now of all times? Don't make me laugh. Well, I don't know about that. Sure, I wasn't here the whole time, but it's not like I'm only just now showing up. I mean, I first ran into you guys in the hot springs, and we've been together since the haunted house now, right? Foo-foo! Why am I not too surprised Doman is working for Ibuki? He tried to summon her and then usurp her, so he was bowing. Though he remained completely expressionless, Doman was bowing. In that instant, all present realized that the mastermind behind the singularity wasn't hiding in the tower. She was standing beside them. Yikes, you scared me. Damn it, so you're behind all this? Had a bad feeling about you, but I didn't want to believe it. The mastermind. That was an incredible attack from you on Jing. It wasn't just lightning fast, it was so strong it would have obliterated me if I'd taken it without my armor on. But it didn't even scratch Ibuki Doji. I'm detecting a powerful enemy signal now. Ibuki Doji has turned hostile. Please be careful, everyone. You're facing an enemy who's a Divine Spirit servant connected to a Holy Grail. Ibuki! I clicked that. Sorry for not telling you, Master. Oh well, looks like the cat's out of the bag now. It's true. I'm the mastermind this year. I'm the one who asked Doman to give Scotty the Holy Grail. Gotta see her final ascension. This isn't very swimsuit-like. What the? She seems like a completely different being now. Oh, at last you grant us with your true presence. How beautiful, how frightful. You are truly a raging spirit of Ibuki. I knew I was right to swear allegiance to you. Now, what is your desire? Do you demand a sacrifice as befits your wild nature? Silence. Do not bare your fangs before me, priest. Such schemes, entrapment, and mockery may be amusing to you humans. It is not to me. Not at all, my lady. I would never dare scheme in your noble presence. What's more, should you bare your fangs at me, then you have no use. Even as a dog. Do so again, and you will find yourself returned to the dust from whence you came. Now then. This summer, once again, this summer. I command you to rock my wild Arimita to the core, and I will let you spend this fragile summer however you like. So Ibuki's the mastermind all along. It was Ibuki all along. This manga thing's really interesting. I want to read more of her manga. Anyway, the Summerworld world is reaching its climax, and now you finally reached the tower. Sounds pretty daunting, but there is nothing to be afraid of. After all, you've got your big sister, Lady Avalon, the Mage of Flowers, keeping you company. Alrighty. So, I think, like I said, that is going to be where I call today's stream. So, Friday, we will be finishing this up with Section 8, and presumably doing the challenge quest as well. In the interim, I will be going through and doing as much of this as I can, getting as many of these to as high as level as I can. In fact, let's see how far we can take Aris, see if level 10 is the maximum here, before I fully end things off here. Because that is level 9. And we can get level 10. Is level 10 the max level something can go? That is my question. Or can they go beyond? Beyond. Renovation max! So, yep, level 10 is the maximum renovation level something can hit. So every 30 hours we get those. I can see Karen, Jason. Is there any other servants hanging around here specifically? No, I only see Karen and Jason. So yeah, I'm probably going to be leveling up the various places over the course of these next 2 days until the next stream. So yeah, for now, I've been Solar Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for you all to enjoy. I will probably start uploading this here, or the summer/anniversary stuff here shortly. I do still have all of Trom to upload, and I've been kind of slacking on making the thumbnails. Just so much good stuff has been coming out. So much good stuff that has been just taking my attention. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.